Hey guys, I'm Nathan from Arms and Armor. Today I want to show you a custom spear that was inspired by Fiore De Liberi's spear section in his Flower of Battle. Stay tuned. So this is a custom pole arm that is gigantic, that dates from right around the turn of the 15th century, right? So right around 1400. This thing is huge. The head, the blade itself is 17 inches long, and the whole head is 24 inches long. You've got this 9-inch crossguard. Overhaul, it's just a bit over 8 feet tall, and it has a butt spike on the back with this hollow ground spike. It's a super fearsome weapon. Now, this is part of a whole family of medieval and Renaissance pole arms that are related to partisans, ghiaverinas, corsets, runkas. Like, these are all essentially spears with a broad blade that you can cut with various parrying or grabbing wings. This is mounted on an ash haft, and it weighs about 3 pounds. So it's about the weight of, an average European sword, but obviously it's very long. Some of the features of this thing here include a very thick, stout blade. Right? So this is 5/16 of an inch thick with this steel socket and cross here. I've got it pinned with a brass pin on both ends. And the inspiration for this came from the spear section of Fiore De Liberi's fight book, which dates to right around 1400. And in that section, right, he shows a master defeating 3 different men on horseback using a spear like this. And he says to stand in the boar's tooth guard, right, so with the blade down, and wait for them to strike at you. And when they strike, bat their spear aside and cut them to the head. It is a very effective movement when you're fighting someone else with a spear to bat their spear aside. And Fiore mostly advises you essentially to wait for them to attack. It also has all of these guards, like being back here in fenestra, the left window, which allows you to stab. But I think that one of the main differences between this spear and a spear with a smaller head is really the cutting and parrying capacity of it. If you cut with your core instead of your arms out here, right, moving your body or even moving your feet in a volta stabile, you can get tons of power behind this thing, and it can move really quickly. Custom pieces like this are something that we do with some frequency, although I'm thinking these things turned out so cool, we might actually make a standard product maybe next year of a similar kind of blade, because even though it was actually pretty difficult to make, I learned a lot doing it, and now I want to make more of them. I just love this thick blade on here. It's really cool. Despite the weight of it, it's extremely maneuverable. 2 hands on it. You could, of course, throw it, right, if you were so inclined, like this. It would be devastating with this weight behind it and this rigid blade. And with the back spike, you can also attack with that. One of the other plays that Fiore discusses is waiting again in the boar's tooth guard, coming up, parrying their attack, but then if they disengage and beat your spear away, you come around and attack them with the back edge point, which he calls a well-tempered spike, just like this is. It's a really cool weapon. Something like this would also work for Morozzo's partisan section, or really any art involving a cutting spear, a hewing spear. They're all kind of a similar idea, but with different little appendages on them. Nevertheless, they all work kind of the same way. Stabby, cutty, good for parrying, and good for hooking. That's what you want. If you want one of these or something similar, drop us an email. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.